Even though I got my own TV, baby, even though 3D, I never see the same old breeze. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Witty Bree. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram, Witty Bree _ and follow my business page, Get Even LLC, on Instagram and Facebook. Also, don't forget to go to www.shopgeteven.net. Right now, we have a 50% off end of summer sale going on. So don't forget to use Happy Hour 50, the code, at checkout. So your girl did a whole flower wall, like by myself, just me. Did a flower wall, save me some money. But I did. I'm going to use it for a ton of stuff. I can't wait for you all to see like the outcome and how much hard work I put in it. And you can do it yourself. And you can also hit me up. I can do a flower wall for you too. But not for real. Just check out the video. I hope you enjoy. Peace. So here's the beginning of my flower wall. This is when I first started. Look at those beautiful flowers. So as you can see, I'm halfway done. The colorful flowers actually came from Dollar Tree. They were very affordable. On each bouquet, it was a bunch of flowers on the bouquet, and they were $1. Do you hear me? $1. Y'all, please don't sleep on Dollar Tree. The yellow flowers actually came from Amazon. It took me forever to find those flowers, like forever and a day. And the only reason why I decorated my flower wall like this, and you'll really see towards the end, but because of my neon sign. I have a neon sign that's actually going to go on the flower wall. I didn't want to do all color on the flower wall because I felt like I would have been doing too much, and my sister did point that out and give me that idea. So I wanted to get a color that wasn't in the flower wall, so I went with yellow. But in regards to that, I love the yellow flowers, don't get me wrong, but I had a hard time finding those yellow flowers, and they were more pricey than the colorful flowers because I had to get them off Amazon. Another thing that took me forever with my flower wall, because I actually started in July. And I just got done like some days ago, like last week sometime, or the week before that. I can't remember. But I just got finished in September. And once the flowers would come in, they would always be the wrong flowers. They would either be too small, not the right color, but it was mainly the size of them. But I did find some flowers that I like, and I'm actually about to put them on now. But I actually found some that I like, but they were small. I thought they were going to be big enough, but they weren't. So I was going to go with them. I liked them, so I just went with it. But when I ran out of those flowers, those are the little small flowers that I'm putting on at the bottom. And they're actually at the top also, and the bigger ones are in the middle. But you can't tell. It really aligned very well. But once I was going on there to purchase these flowers right here, the small ones, I ended up finding the ones that were just right for me. They were just the size of my colorful flowers, and that's what I ended up going with. I ended up going with them. When I got those flowers, those ones that's in the middle, the bigger yellow flowers, they were perfect. They were everything that I imagined and more. So I had already ordered the small ones, so I just said I'm just going to go with it because I had already stuck them at the top, and it really flowed together perfectly. So once I put my neon sign where the yellow flowers are, and I stood up, and once my dad cut the board and everything, and you'll also see that in the video also on down. But I was too, me and the neon sign was the same size, so that wouldn't have worked with what I was trying to do with my flower wall. So I ended up having to put my neon sign on the color flowers, but it still worked perfectly fine. because it's not doing too much. It's still pretty, it's still nice, and it's different. Like, I love my flower wall. I was so happy that I finally got finished with it, because you know how like you start on something and a lot of times you don't finish it. It takes you forever and everything. So I was so happy when I finally like finished it. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was proud of myself. You all might not think it's a lot, but it's a lot to me, because I finished that flower wall with the full-time job. Oh my God. Yes, I finished it. Yes. So this is my father. He's actually cutting the board. And that's why, like at that first video that you seen, and you will see more on down the line in this video as well, that's why it was sideways for the longest, because the board was actually 6'9", and I actually went on TikTok when I first wanted to do a flower wall, and I did a lot of research on it. And this girl on TikTok, she said she used a pegboard, and she got it from Home Depot. So I went there. I looked at the board. I told my dad, I was like, yes, that's the board. So my dad had a truck, and my dad went and got it. My daddy kept telling me, Bree, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. It's going to be too tall. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. And I was like, no, daddy, no. It's cool. It's cool. I seen it on TikTok. Yada, yada, this, whoop, de whoop. You know, I was very adamant. You know, when I'm adamant about something, I want something. I don't care what you say. But anyways, so my dad actually used a saw. And he also had to measure it with this ruler, little thingy. It looks like an arrow. He used that. He got it in a straight line. So that's what he's actually doing right now. He's cutting the board. And when he got finished with the board and everything, it was a lot of, like shaving. But as far as like, once I put it on the floor, because that's actually the bottom half of the board. Once he put it up, none of the shavings came off. It's really a good board, and it was actually $20 at Home Depot, so it's really worth the money. I loved it. So the piece, he's still cutting the board, but my dad gave me a good idea. So the piece that he's cutting, that's the ruler little thingy that I was telling you that he used to line it up. It's very good because it got everything in a straight line. This is actually my boutique where everything is. My sofa, you see my racks, everything. But okay, we'll talk about that later. But my dad gave me a good idea in regards to my board, because he was like, you can keep that. You can use it for something. So once he got finished with the board, I just placed it to the side because I am going to use it on something. I just don't know what I want to use it on yet. That's the only thing, but I am going to use it. And as you can see, like, you can see how it's cut. Like, it's really good. It's really a good board, because, most stuff you may cut it and it may be, like, chopped up and, like, the shavings from it and everything. So, that piece that just fell, that's what we're going to use. And it was still a small piece right, there, that we actually glued back on because I do want to use it. So we're going to use that. My dad's just going to saw off the rest. After he sawed it off, I glued it down after he left because I'm going to use it again. And I'll also do a video on that as well. Once my dad got finished, this is, the final touch. See? Looks good. Look at there. And that's when, after he did that, I was able to put everything else on my board. It was perfect. Like, just perfect. Like, I'm in love. Just look at it. Do you see that? Do you see the details? Do you see how those small flowers align with those big flowers? You can't even tell. Like, happy ain't the word. And I got that little stencil from Shein too. This is my sign. Get Even. It's my clothing boutique. Get Even LLC. Shop GetEven.net. Don't forget to shop. 50% off sale this week. This is it with the light on. It's very pretty. Like, I love this neon sign. I actually got it from Amazon, and I will put that link also below. Okay, this is me and my oldest son. Whenever I need a helping hand, whenever I need anything with just with anything, whether it's me doing my auditions and I need another reader, he's there. I love my baby so much. But he actually was helping me put my neon sign up. Let me tell you, this was the hardest part about it, putting that neon sign up. And simply because what I noticed, because I use that pegboard. If you're going to use a pegboard, that's fine. But it's very, very thick. I couldn't even get a drill through it. I wish I would have recorded that part. I tried a drill. I tried a screwdriver. I even took the silver little screw-on capsules. I hot glued that on. And that's what I'm actually doing now. I hot glued that on. And once I put the sign up, it was too heavy for it. I don't know if I could have put, like both of them at the same time and it would have worked. But we were back to square one. Right here, I'm trying to use a hammer and a nail. That didn't work. Those nails were not going through that flower wall. Well, that pegboard, I'm sorry. I was getting frustrated. I got so frustrated. But once I got done with everything, my son taught me a valuable lesson. And your kids are always watching you. So just make sure you give everything your all. But he told me, he said, Mom, you know what I learned from this? And I was like, what? He was like, no matter how rough things get, how tough it gets, you keep going. You never give up. And I literally went to like 2 to 3 stores, maybe 4. I went to Home Depot, Walmart, Dollar General, and CVS trying to find the right items to put my sign up because I wanted my sign up. Like, I wanted everything finished that night. It's been a long time coming. I have been working on this flower wall since July. But you know what ended up working? Zip ties. 2 zip ties. 2 zip ties. I put it in the top corners where the holes are in the thing. So that's what worked for me. The zip ties. Holes are in the sign. So this is from the very beginning. Here's some pictures that I inserted so you can see like my journey with my flower wall. It was coming together very, very good. I'm so excited. Just look at everything. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Witty Bree. ShopGetEven.net. That's the website. We have a 50% off sale. Use code HAPPYHOUR50. Look at that. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below, Witty Bree. My personal page on Instagram is WittyBree_, and my business page is Get Even LLC on Instagram and Facebook. www.shopgeteven.net. The end of the summer sale, 50% off. Use code HAPPYHOUR50 at checkout. My glue gun and also my glue sticks came from Amazon, and I will also post that below so you can find everything that I used in my videos. Don't forget to cut your notifications on and make that bell ding so you can keep up with your girl and everything that I have in store for you. I appreciate you all. Peace.